All right, so I'm going to be going over 5 tips for trading cryptocurrency on Coinbase in 2021 that have helped me net over $200K in profit. Now, if you guys do want to get started on Coinbase as I'm going over them, I'll throw some resource links in both the description and comments. And of course, if you could smash the like button on this, I would definitely appreciate that. Okay, so if we go back 1 year, you can see I was around like $10,000, $11,000, and I've been able to actually grow my account to what it is today using some of the tips I'm going to be going over here. Now, if you guys have any questions about anything, you can always message me below in the comments. I'll definitely get back to you. But the first one's going to be very important, and that's not to be too greedy and set some targets, some price targets for when you want to sell and get out of a cryptocurrency. Now, I'm going to show you an example here. I mean, basically in this last week, we saw Ethereum go down $1,000. And I mean, you know, a lot of the time these cryptocurrencies don't just keep going up and up. They usually end up crashing at some point. So you do want to take profits. And, you know, if you waited, you know, it's kind of rough because now you got to sit, you know, on Ethereum when, you know, you could have just got out, rebought lower, and yeah. So don't get greedy. Have some targets for when you want to sell and get out of a position, and that's definitely going to help you out long term. The next thing I would recommend is try swing trading. Now, swing trading is what's allowed me to grow my account from, you know, a rather kind of like smaller sum to a larger sum. It's when you buy when cryptocurrencies are, you know, crashing and tanking, and then when they recover, usually they go up anywhere from like a few percent to maybe like 10% you want to sell, and then rinse and repeat that process. Now, you know, obviously this is something that takes a lot of practice and trial and error to get good at, but the more you try swing trading, you know, over time you're going to get better at it. All right, the next tip here is another important one. Stay away from FOMO. Now, that is fear of missing out. Ethereum Classic is a great example. This coin's been going bonkers, right? It was actually up to $175, and it's crushed its all-time highs, right? But we don't know if Ethereum Classic's going to get back up to whatever, $175. So if you bought at the top and it just crashed, I mean, you feel like garbage right now. You know what I mean? And maybe somebody was like, oh, Ethereum Classic's going to $500 or something like that, and you bought into it. You know, don't listen to other people. You got to go with your gut. And also remember, none of this is financial advice, guys, but yeah, I'd always, you know, buy into something with your own expectations, right? All right, another one here is don't just buy cryptocurrency because the price is low. Now, Dogecoin is a crazy example of having like a low price point, even though the market cap's really high. You know, 6 months ago, this thing was like a penny and it's got up to like 70 cents. But it's also recently crashed, right? The appeal of Dogecoin is that it's, you know, got the Shiba Inu as its like mascot of the coin. It's been referred to as the Joe coin, but it's also got a low price point. You know, in the cent range, which makes it look attractive to a lot of people. Plus, it's available on like Robinhood and Webull and a lot of those trading apps. And yeah, so I mean, don't just buy a coin because the price is low. That doesn't make any sense. And then, of course, I would say be patient. A great example of me being patient, you know, this year, I bought Bitcoin Cash around $500. I ended up selling it at about $1,500. And, you know, it was around like 3 months or so I was holding on to this, maybe even a little bit longer, like 4 months. But, you know, the thing is, you don't need to, you know, buy and sell every other day or every week. You know, you can be patient with some of these coins, hold on to them for a while, and then you can like maximize your profits that way, you know. But I mean, you can't expect to just become rich in a couple days flipping cryptocurrency, right? You have to have a longer outlook on, I mean, even with swing trading, sometimes I'll be in a swing trade and I'll hold on to a coin for a few months, right? So that's just how it is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. You know, like I said, if you have any questions, you could always message me below in the comments. If you want to get started on Coinbase, definitely recommend. I'll have some resource links in both the description and comments. Thanks for watching it, and we'll see you in the next one.